In the news tonight, Pastor Ize congratulates Governor Godwin Obaseki over Supreme Court victory. PDP supporters hold solidarity walk to celebrate Supreme Court verdict, and second dose of COVID-19 vaccination begins in Edo. A very good evening to you. Thank you for joining us on NTA Benin Main News. I am Obehi Otugwa Presai, and this news has been streamed live from Benin City, Edo State, Nigeria. PDP supporters in Edo State marched along the streets of Benin, the Edo State capital, in solidarity walk in support of Governor Godwin Obaseki's victory at the Supreme Court. Governor Obaseki, while addressing them, said the judgment is victory for the people of Edo State and Nigeria's democracy. Elizabeth Amoko reports.
The supporters defied the early morning rains to receive the governor and marched from the Benin airport through the ring road down to the municipal council. Governor Godwin Obaseki, while addressing the people, assured them that the mandate given him to serve is intact and promised to deliver on his electioneering promises.
We come candidate to this victory, God is my own. My God own, and my own. This victory when God don't give us, not with us. Now for make we take and work for now. People money when they pay as tax. To work for the people.
The victory walk organized by the PDP is coming 4 days after the Supreme Court dismissed the APC forgery suit against the governor.
Elizabeth Amoko's report on the victory walk was presented from our studios. And moving on, following Friday's Supreme Court judgment, the APC governorship candidate in the 2020 Edo State governorship election, Pastor Sagi Ize, has congratulated Governor Godwin Obaseki. Pastor Ize, who congratulated the governor through a letter, spoke to NTA on the development.
Rising from a closed-door stakeholders meeting at the party's secretariat in Benin City, Pastor Ize disclosed that with the election matters now concluded at the courts, he can now congratulate the governor on his victory.
In every contest, you have a winner, you have a loser. I should have done that since, but considering the fact that my party had a pre-election matter against him, and he also had a series of matters against us, it was a bit premature to have done so. But of course, you know that on Friday, the Supreme Court finally handled the last case. And, the cases are all over. Haven't done so. The honorable thing to do is to congratulate him.
While expressing his willingness to support the governor with innovative ideas that will move the state forward, the APC candidate also wished his administration well.
Anybody that wishes the state well will be ready to give advice and give support. So if the governor wants any advice, of course we'll be there. Even if he doesn't want it, we'll continue to give advice because we belong to this state.
He equally described the governor's victory at the court as the will of God. In Benin, Jude Abugu, NTA News.
Edo State government has flagged off the second dose of the Oxford AstraZeneca COVID-19 vaccine with a call on citizens who took the first dose to avail themselves of the opportunity and get full protection against the virus. Elizabeth Omoko reports that the exercise was at the State Secretariat Complex along Sapele Road.
Nigerians are gradually returning to the normal way of living after the intense heat created by the high wave of coronavirus infections. Governor Obaseki believes that with the commencement of the second dose of the vaccine, which 38,500 people had taken in the first phase and first dose of the vaccination exercise in the state, there are brighter days ahead. He allayed fears surrounding the vaccine.
Our goal is to ensure that we get herd immunity by vaccinating over up to 70% of our population. For those who haven't vaccinated yet, it is important that you do. I've just come back from a trip, and by the end of June, it will be almost impossible to travel in the world without a vaccination certificate, a COVID-19 vaccination certificate.
The governor thanked President Muhammadu Buhari for the support and role he has played both in the state and country in the fight against the COVID-19 pandemic.
Let me at this point thank our President Buhari, for the support he has given us so far in our efforts to get rid of this deadly virus.
Representative of the World Health Organization, Dr. Afonso Aigbere Mohen, says the COVID-19 vaccine is safe for all and encouraged the people to come out for the second phase, as only the first dose is not enough. The second dose of the vaccination, known as booster dose, will last for 40 days. It is expected to be rolled out in phases. In Benin, Elizabeth Amako, NTA News.
The Nigerian Center for Disease Control, NCDC, has confirmed 203 new cases of COVID-19 in the country. As at 31st of May 2021, the new cases are reported from 5 states, with Benue having 178, Lagos 10, Ondo 6, FCT 4, Kaduna 4, and Plateau 1. So far, 166,518 cases of COVID-19 have been confirmed in Nigeria. 156,781 patients discharged and 2,099 deaths recorded. And this news is being streamed live, and you can subscribe and watch news stories and other programs on our YouTube channel, NTA Benin. Like us on Facebook, NTA Benin, or follow us on our Twitter handle at NTA Benin 1. It's time for a break. More reports shortly. Stay with us.
He's not my real father. But you already know this, Lera darling.
Yes. But after 25 years,
She just told me who my real father is.
Baby, come inside now. Where is it in the car?
Introducing Glow U2 plans. Feast your eyes from as low as 50 naira for 1 hour. Simply dial *777#.
Next time you visit the ancient city of Benin, 2 things will excite you: the warmth and welcome of its people, and of course, the class and style of its hospitality business. Randeki Gold, home of hospitality like no other, located in one of the most serene environments in the ancient city, truly classy and exquisite with world-class facilities. Fully equipped digital multipurpose hall with life-size, ultra-high definition LED screen, 180 square meters king-size swimming pool with bubble bath, enough to leave you breathless. The exotic Ariel's Bistro and Grill restaurant with variety of continental dishes, especially some of the rarest delicacies you can find in town. Fact is, a visit will truly convince you that we are gold. Randeki Gold is the gold wing of the prestigious Randeki Royal Hotel at 6 Uhenuyi Street off Ihama and Boundary Roads, GRA Benin City. www.randekihotels.com. Randeki Gold, our hospitality is go.
This is to inform the general public that the College of Medical Sciences, Edo State University Zaroe, will be organizing a free medical outreach for residents of communities and towns in Edo State as part of its social corporate responsibility, and create awareness for Central Hospital Auchi as a teaching facility for Edo State University Zaroe. The first phase of the medical exercise is scheduled to hold between Monday 31st May and Saturday 5th June 2021 from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. daily at the town halls of the underlisted towns and villages. Monday 31st May and Tuesday 1st June 2021, Agbede, Agenebode, Fuga, Jetu, Uromi. Wednesday 2nd and Thursday 3rd June 2021, Afuze, Eho, Sabongida Ora, Uzeba. Friday 4th and Saturday 5th June 2021, Igara, Ososo and Okwela. Members of the public are by this announcement advised to take advantage of the golden opportunity to partake in this Health for All initiative. Edo State University Zaire and Central Hospital Auchi are committed to taking good health to the doorsteps of the citizens. This outreach is supported by Esako Club 81 and Dako Foundation. Health is wealth. Signed, Habib I. Ikalefo, Acting Registrar.
Oh yes, Ameosa Motors. We don't turn that for we new branch for number 128 Saple Road by Ajib Junction for Benin City. Not be only that one, oh, we don't upwekerize the price for Niger Delta roads. We need to worry by NRA Junction 500. We need to Abraka 700. We need to Ugeli 1000. We need to Bayasa 1500. We still the load from Benin to Port Harcourt. Worry to Auchi, worry to Ekpoma. We need to Ekun, Obiaruko, Kwale, Umutu, even Ekpoma to Port Harcourt City. For Ameosa Motors, safety of all our passengers na it be number one. That's now why we dey make sure say we use new motors and qualified drivers. Make you visit any of our branch around you to enjoy the upweckerization of Ameosa Motors. Ameosa Motors, king of the road.
St. Regis Hotels and Resorts. Come have a taste of class and quality. Exclusive VIP suites and resorts in GRA Benin City. Experience paradise in comfort. Come live in your dream home of luxury. St. Regis Hotels and Resorts at number 7 Osaigede Street off Upper Adesua, GRA, Benin City. For reservations, call 08-1800 00956.
Many thanks for staying with us. This Tuesday's morning rain has once again raised concerns over the conditions of drainage systems in Benin Metropolis. Judabugu, who monitored the aftermath of the downpour, reports that some major roads were flooded due to blocked drainage channels and natural waterways. His report.
Whenever it rains, these two service lanes along the Lagos-Uselu Road up to Ogbawa get flooded. This makes it difficult for residents and motorists to access the area. After every rainfall, water remains on the roads for more than 3 hours, making people to suspect it could be a structural defect. Further down the road, NTA crew, however, discovered that drainage in the area are blocked. The situation was the same at 5 Junction and Lagos Street by Oba Market. Behind me is the Lagos Street by Oba Market, Benin City. And just like the Lagos-Uselu Road, the traders and their customers are now forced to walk through this stagnant water before they can access their shops or where they want to make their purchases. Some of them have expressed displeasure over the situation of this road.
I've been to this place several times, but I've not experienced this kind of watering gathering on the road. And this is not good for business. Many people will say they will turn back. Government should try and do something to settle this rain stuff.
When the crew visited the State Ministry of Environment, the permanent secretary was not on seat to respond to the issues. However, an official of the ministry who spoke off camera informed the crew that the ministry has commenced the setting of drainage systems at Ogbawa area and other parts of the metropolis. In Benin, Jude Abugu, NTA News.
Important traits of cities, besides population and the existence of infrastructure, are environmental beautification and urban aesthetics. These characteristics are, however, not in sight at the entrance into Benin City from Agbo Road access. Ifoma Akafo reports that observers say this is not befitting of a city that is termed the heartbeat of the nation.
Benin City is the fourth largest city in Nigeria after Lagos, Kano, and Ibadan. The city, which is dated more than 1,000 years, is known for its rich cultural heritage. With the popularity of Benin across the globe in the possession of treasures, artifacts, and bronzes, it is expected that strategic points as well as the entrance into the city will be adorned with beautiful artworks. Meanwhile, from Ikpoba River Bridge, which looks old, to the road dividers, then to Ramat Park, which has been outgrown with weeds, down to the bypass that is the gate entrance into the city from Agbo Delta State, the need for a facelift is imperative.
But seeing these things sometimes I just wonder, because we going to other states, for example, going to Delta State, you see they are starting their welcome to Delta. Going there, you see some things, some beautiful things, but for this is not too good like that. So those persons that are coming, if you can see, there are persons going to Lagos and people going to the east, they pass through this place. So for this place, this place that we like to the government to please beautify this place. This place needs to be beautified so that people that are going to the east and people that are going to the west, we know that yes, this is Benin.
Everywhere here is very dirty and there's no cleanness in it. Government should take action and begin to arrange some things, or if because of money, they have to inform the federal government to employ workers so that the place will be very okay for people to see.
People they hear about Benin, but when they enter Benin, they look the environment. Is it where Benin is? Look at the environment, very dirty now. It's not fine.
A visit to the ministry in charge of beautifying the environment, NTA crew stumbled on a write-up on the world, creating a healthy, safe, clean and beautiful environment that ensures sustainable development. But officials were not available for comment at the time of visit. In Benin, Ifoma Akafo, NTA News.
And away from the environmental issues, it was a night to remember as the command performance was organized by the Royal Court to honor the visiting Emir of Kano, Alhaji Ado Bayero, to showcase the rich cultural values of the Benin Kingdom. Adobejo Ojugba reports that the famous Idianiye Esige dance drama that portrayed the renewed warrior and the first queen of ancient Benin Kingdom was presented.
The colorful event at the Benin Cultural Center was part of a reception for the visiting Emir of Kano and his entourage. Guests and members of the Benin Traditional Council were seated for the grand performance with various theatre troupes on hand to give the Emir a superlative performance. The arrival of Benin monarch and his guests, accompanied by the three queens, kick-started the night. The first performance was from a new dance troupe that thrilled the audience with its mystical dance move. Came the turn of the Benin Cultural Troupe, commissioned by the Benin monarch to reflect on the life and times of Queen Idia. Benin monarch and the Emir of Kano, while speaking on the performance of artists, urged Nigerians to see the traditional institution as the best instrument to maintain peace.
Our tradition, our traditional values, our norms and values, respect for tradition, respect for elders, respect for the elders, and also the elders' respect for the youth, respect for nurturing the youth have been very helpful in keeping our tradition together.
But this is the first time I'm seeing, like I say, the undiluted culture and tradition of the Benin Kingdom.
Earlier, the Oba of Benin, Oba Ewayo II, and the Emir of Kano, Alhaji Ado Bayero, took time out from the busy schedule to visit Ogba Zoo to see the rich wildlife habitat within the sanctuary. In Benin, Adubeji Ojegba, NTA News.
Parents play a critical role in the upbringing, training, and overall development of children globally. It is in recognition of their selfless sacrifices that the United Nations General Assembly declared the first ever Global Day of Parents in 2021. Paul Omokago examines the significance of the day observed on the 1st of June.
Everything about children generally revolves around parents. This is right from the foundation they lay, the nurture, and equipping of this set of people with the right skills and education. With this year's theme, Appreciate All Parents Throughout the World, NTA News sought the reaction of some students who shared their experiences growing up.
I honestly believe that my parents are the best parents in the world. There's nobody's parents that compares to mine. Going to school, they always come to pick me up, and it's those little things that, I don't know, we take for granted, but they always show up. They always do things for me. There's no need that I tell them that they don't provide.
Well, I love my parents, and they are nice. They've helped me a lot. I'm sure they're the only one who brought me here, and I celebrate them.
With parents going through different challenges as they work assiduously towards bequeathing the right morals and societal values on their wards, Dennis Oloriagbe says he is proud to be part of the day.
Of their academic, they are doing fine. I'm responsible for them, for their school fees and the rest, and they are giving me feedback. I'm bringing them up in a God-fearing way. Like my children, I don't curse them. As they are growing up, then don't curse.
And we encourage our children, for their academic performances, you understand, and also encourage them, because I think the only legacy we can give to our children is this education.
To know what is good and what is bad in our living. So, and that's how I taught my children to grow up with it too, to know the good things and the bad things.
The Global Day of Parents has been held since inception to raise awareness and to honor parental units around the world. In Benin, Paul Omokago, NTA News.
Sports. Stay with us.
For center of Benin, I will better for everybody. Waiting, your body to the hot. This one cool me for body. I will bonanza to travel to different place for Nigeria. Muyi line your modern office for Ibiwe by Ebo Street Junction, Ring Road for Benin City. Don't make travel easy for chinkele money for everybody. Benin to worry 1,000 naira. Benin to Port Harcourt 3,500 naira. Benin to Lagos Mine to Iyanokwaja Iyaba Aja for just 3,500 naira. Benin to Aujiekoma 1,000. Enjoy unbeatable price to Bayelsa, Abraka, Ugele, and other places, including comfortable charter service to any destination. Muyi parcel service dey gidigba to help you receive parcel and send parcel to different places for Nigeria. Come enjoy Ogbele Awoof travel price with brand new buses and cars for Muyi Line new ultra modern office for Ibiwe Street, Bayebo Street Junction, Ring Road, Benin City. Muyi Line, cheap travel price for everybody.
And now let's join Olumide Eguntola on Sports Update.
The World Table Tennis Governing Body, ITTF, has confirmed the Tokyo Olympic qualification of Africa's #1 player, Aruna Quadri, on the basis of world ranking allocation in the latest June 2021 ITTF Olympics qualification ranking. In another news, 14 para-powerlifters are intensifying training at the National Stadium, Lagos, ahead of the Paralympic Games in Tokyo, Japan. The team, which is hoping to surpass its performance at the last Paralympic Games, say the early camping exercise organized by the Ministry of Youth and Sports Development will ensure they achieve their objectives.
Assure Nigerians, by the special grace of God, will come home smiling.
In basketball, preparations are in top gear for the 2021 Babatunde Babalola Wheelchair Basketball Tournament, slated for the 3rd and 4th of June at the Indoor Sports Hall of the National Stadium, Surulere, Lagos. Teams from Oyo, Lagos, Kwara, Ogun, Edo and Delta states are expected to feature in the tournament.
We are going to use it as a scouting ground also for athletes who can also represent the nation.
In another development, ahead of the August deadline given to the handlers of the reconstruction of main bowl of the National Stadium, Lagos, by the Minister of Youth and Sports Development, Sunday Dare, the second phase of the work has begun in earnest. The next stage of the work is the installation of the electronic scoreboard, the laying of the synthetic track after the pitch is completed.
The loss of it assists football distribution when it's adequately maintained.
In tennis, administrators and coaches have been reacting to Naomi Osaka's withdrawal from the ongoing 2021 French Open.
She's done so much already at 23, 4 Grand Slams, and she tells you she has mental issues. I think we shouldn't castigate her.
Given the current circumstance, to return the focus back on tennis was a very mature move.
Osaka was earlier fined $15,000 after her decision to boycott post-match conference. With Sports Update, Olumide Eguntola, NT News.
And that's it on the news tonight. We thank you so much for watching. Stay safe.